Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Ethan, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons show! Um, I will do some quick announcements and a quick recap. But before I get into any of that, Nick, would you go ahead and kick off some player introductions?
Sure. Hi, I'm Nick. I play Sir Thaddeus Hammerlock, the Human Vengeance Paladin.
Hi, I'm Kay. I play Harmony, who is the Tiefling Wild Magic Sorcerer.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Zant, the Human Fighter Ranger.
I'm Melissa, and I play Mara, who is a human rogue swashbuckler.
So those announcements, we premiere our episodes on YouTube every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Throughout the show, we use a variety of custom items, as well as a custom wild magic table, so be aware of that as you're watching. Our character portraits, which you'll see on one corner of the screen. This one?
Yes.
Yes, did it. We're drawn by an artist named Carrie Peach, who goes by @CarrieDraws on Twitter. If you need a refresher about anything in this campaign, like the characters the party is interacting with, or really anything, considering we're right at the end of the whole darn thing, you can check out our campaign wiki at World Anvil. Other than that, you can just check the video description for links and information to everything I just mentioned and more, including some links to a few Black Lives Matter resources. Then, if you still want to somehow hear more from us, you can follow us on Twitter at AntiheroesAnon. And final announcement for the night, we will be taking a week off for this sort of end of the year holiday season. So our next episode after this one will be January 11th. So just keep that in mind. There will be 1 week without us, I'm sorry to say, but we will be back. And finally, we just hope you enjoy the show, share it with your friends, and come back and watch some more. So, to recap the situation as it stands right now, as soon as the antiheroes are returned from the Nine Hells, the Starless Night's followers completed a ritual to free her from her prison within the moon itself. As a result, darkness spilled forth from the moon and covered the world even during the daytime, causing the strange things lurking in said shadows to begin to drive people mad. The party, at the behest of Thaddeus's goddess Esanahen, traveled to Arborea in order to see what they could do about this issue. While there, they received several blessings from a few deities in order to prepare them for their confrontation with the Starless Night herself. With the help of their friends, the party has so far begun their battle against Nasheein, the Starless Night, who seems to shift between the elven royalty archfey form of what she was to a radiant deity self, what she could have been, and finally this maddening void, a black hole type form, which is the far realm entity she wishes she could be. And so we have the party in the midst of heated battle with this very confusing and confused entity. To remind you guys about the layout of the battlefield itself, you were teleported directly onto this sort of asteroid belt formation that was created when a section of the moon exploded, releasing Nasheein, the Starless Night, upon the world. And you find yourself basically confronting Nasheein on top of some of those asteroids floating in free space above the dark sphere that is Alen'dal itself below. You've seen her transform through all of these 3 forms, I think, at least once now. And she seems to be in the midst of a second cycle through the same forms. Currently, her form just transitioned from the sort of purple-skinned, pointed-eared archfey form that she had before into a larger 6 wings of radiant moon energy deity form that just emits this blinding light on an incredible scale. And we are starting at the top of a new round of initiative with her right at the top, because even with a 17, she was faster than all of you. So I will look at her stats and remember what she can do. Zach, do you have the Roll20 camera
Just
up?
changed it. Yep.
Okay. And to remind our viewers what all of the yellow auras are on there, several of our party members are emitting lights right now, which is important because Nasheein creates shadows and the lights will kind of override the shadow. So that is why there are so many auras on screen. Okay. Right. So on her turn itself. Oh, she's got people right next to her. She doesn't even have to move anywhere. She will look down at the two of you who are right next to her, which is Thaddeus and Zant. And she will say, she'll look at Thaddeus first and she'll say, Esanahen. And then she'll look to Zant and she'll say, Aishanin, my sisters. Has the ritual not succeeded? Are we not in our purest forms? What is so wrong with me pursuing that which I desire most, which is to open my mind to new knowledge? And then she will strike out against, I think, Thaddeus with 2 scimitar attacks. And I'll roll my new dice here that Kay got me.
Ooh.
Kaylee,
Show
you
the
better
camera
have
real
given him
quick.
some bump dice.
Yeah, did you weigh them on the one side?
Oh, well, it's a 12 on that dice. So
I
with some bonus,
just
it
kind of
might hit.
spit in the bag and shook it around a bit because I'm so unlucky myself.
I see.
What is her bonus to hit? Okay, so with the dice that Kay got me, it's a 28.
That'll hit.
And then with my other dice, it is a 21.
I could shield that one. Yeah, I'll go ahead and shield it.
Okay. So it's just the 1 scimitar attack, which means that you take 15 slashing damage plus 27 radiant damage.
Okay, and that's half down
As-
to 13, right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
would be 13. As the scimitar collides with just getting past your shield and it bursts with this radiant light. And I think all for her turn proper, that's all she can do. So that brings us to Mara Stormwind. You are currently, I believe, oh no, you actually did land on an asteroid. For a while there, you were hovering over empty space, which was pretty cool.
Okay. So I will. How far away is she?
Sorry. Choked on my tea.
35. Okay. How far can I throw my dagger?
Well, I think that Fujin is 40 feet for its short range because its range is doubled, and a normal dagger range is 20. So Raijin is 20 and Fujin is 40, I believe.
Okay. So let's throw it from here. I don't really want to move right now.
Looks like you're in a pretty good position, so.
All right. I will use my new dice too. Okay. So let's see. Let's see if I can see you. And that is a. So that is a 17 and 14 is 31.
Yeah, 31 does hit her for sure.
All right. And since she's by those two, I get sneak attack. And this one, where's the new one? There you are. All right, come on, come on. Oh, I could do max damage again. How many do I have left? I think I have 3 left. Let's do it.
Abort.
Okay. Okay.
This is not the form we're going hard on.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So you've
Okay.
done some strategizing, I see.
Yes.
Okay. How much damage did you say then? Have you rolled it yet?
I'm adding now then. Okay.
Caw, caw.
30,
The meta crow strikes
What
again.
is that crow doing here?
It flies through space.
outta here.
It's an astral crow.
It's Only 43 this time.
That is
Only
like
43.
Less
pretty good,
less than the.
Okay. Fujin strikes into kind of her side area, and she looks over at you, and her eyes are just kind of like dark pools. Even in this radiant form, she retains the sort of like maddening dark void in her eyes, and she looks over in your direction, and she says to you, Inasahe, you of all people I thought I could count among my allies.
Well, not today.
How much damage did you do?
43.
43, yep.
Thank you.
Anything else from Mara?
No, I'll stay where I am. Thanks.
Okay. She'll use a legendary action at the end of your turn. Oh, actually, just
wait a
before
minute.
you end your turn, reminder that you have your party legendary actions where you can summon your allies, just in case that's something you wanted to do.
There was something about my turn from last time.
Oh, there was. You're right. Hold on. You were subjected to a spell, and I remember which one it was. I wrote it down. Sorry, I didn't remember. Let's see. Moreover, on your next turn, you can choose whether you get a move, an action, or a bonus action, but only one of the three. So you took your action, and then you didn't move or do a bonus action, so I think you're good.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
And yeah, Fujin comes back to you without any bonus action, right? It's Raijin that you have to use the bonus action. So yeah, you're solid. You didn't miss anything. So yeah, then she'll use a legendary action to flap her six big moonlight wings. And as she does so, I think she makes an attack against everyone around her. Let's see. Wing attack. There we go. Yes, all targets within range. So that's all three of you, Byakko, Zant, and Thaddeus. So I'll make those attacks. This is Thaddeus. Only a 3 on the dice. Thanks, Kay.
Nice job,
so
Kay.
19.
Thanks, Kay.
And then Zant. Wow, only a 6 on the dice for a 22.
Oh, dang, that barely hits.
And then Byakko. Only a 9 on the dice for a 25.
That hits too.
Okay. So 2 hits against you two. So Zant and Byakko will take 15 bludgeoning damage and 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then without provoking opportunity attacks, she can fly up to half her speed, which is really far. She's going to fly over here next to the Harmony.
You said it was 28, right? Total? I
Hold
don't
on.
think I resist any
I'll
rating.
check in a second.
Okay.
Yes, 15 and 13 for a total of 28.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, so she flies over there pretty close to Harmony. And then it is Harmony's turn, and I need Harmony to make a wisdom saving throw as you're within the Radiant Presence aura.
Okay. Okay. And it's a magical effect. Well, I get advantage anyway because fuck you, Heroes Feast.
Mm-hmm.
Get your +5.
But also, yes, it is a magical effect.
Natural 20! I would have said I rolled a 19 and a 20. Just gonna throw that out there.
What does that work out to?
39.
No, 27.
Okay.
Still.
I've only got a +2 for
Definitely
wisdom
a
saves.
success. On a successful save, you take half damage, so 16 radiant damage, and are not blinded.
Okay.
But then you can take your turn as normal.
And then I need to make a concentration check for Sunbeam.
And you get
which
some
is
HP
8.
from the spirit, healing spirit that's on you.
Okay. Are you rolling that?
Someone
Or
else
am I?
could because I've rolled 1s every time.
I'll do it.
Is it just a D4?
It's a D6.
Oh, D6.
You got a 3 this time.
See, that's
Thanks.
way better.
I'm a D6 though, you guys. All right, and yeah, my concentration check was fine, so I'm maintaining Sunbeam. But let's see. Okay, so I was looking at the arcane buff thing,
Mhm.
and it says if the spell is a duration, the spell lasts instead until the start of my next turn. So, like something like Blink, I'd really only be able to use it once, right?
Right.
Okay. You can see within 10 feet of the space you vanished from. Okay, I'm not going to do that then. I'm going to... Also, the move action hasn't been provoking OAs, has it?
It has not. No.
Ooh, nice.
On the Blink one
Other
though,
transport thing. Yes?
it's only now that I think about it, but Blink has a chance that you don't get sent away, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I would say for this version, you wouldn't roll that d20. You would just
You would just
vanish.
get sent
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for this legendary action version of it. Sorry, I should have noticed that
makes
before,
sense.
but
Yeah, that's cool. Hmm.
in case. that
Yeah,
was what was
definitely don't want to be
deterring you.
here though. So I think if you guys don't mind, I'm going to use the transport to get myself the fuck out of Dodge without provoking an OA. And I'm going to call Moloch because riding on the back of my new dragon is pretty dope.
Yeah, he kind of swoops in, and as he does, he says, "I'm kind of busy, you know, boss." But he grabs you in his big dragon claws, and where do you want him to take you?
Let's see. Let's see. So, because it's been almost a week since the last time we played, just remind me. The next form that she switches into
Is the
Was
Maddening Void?
yes. Did she have like could she teleport around or was she just moving?
I think she just kind of hovered. Is all you
Just
saw.
kind of hung out in this one spot.
She
Okay,
did
then in that
move.
case,
She did move
She
a little
did
bit.
move, but it was like
But
a
she
hover.
didn't
It wasn't a
teleport.
teleport.
Yeah, she just walked over Byakko, I think, or something like that to try and get him.
Or no, she walked in like. I think she moved with Lulu and dragged
Maybe
Lulu. with
Lulu.
her.
Yeah.
yeah,
It wasn't.
yeah,
It wasn't a walk. It was just like a hovering, like a slow
I'm just wondering
creeping
if there's
advancement
any
through space. But
Hmm.
point to get as far away from her as possible. Okay, I think I'm gonna come over here.
okay, looks good.
Thank you. Wait, Moloch, and then I think I'm gonna take the dodge action
Okay.
and just wait.
Hmm.
And you did move, so you don't turn invisible, but you're waiting there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you got picked
technically,
up.
I
You
didn't use any of
technically
my
move,
movement.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you would turn invisible there, because of your wild magic from last time. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Harmony lands and then kind of takes the dodge action and vanishes into invisibility. At the end of Harmony's turn, she throws her hand up and begins to conjure that blast of moonlight that you guys have seen before, that powerful beam. And she's going to throw it forward. She wanted to get Harmony too, but she was not going to be able to do that. She's just going to be able to get Thaddeus and Byakko. So I need dexterity saves from both of you two.
Okay.
With the new dice that Kay got me, I got a natural 1. Did you spin on mine
Oh.
too? it was like 19, and then it rolled back, and I'm like, ah!
I might have.
I took the whole.
This is for all those turns where he does over 100 damage.
Yeah, I want to do damage.
He's to learn a lesson.
No, this is for
Extra
Byakko.
Thaddeus' worst stat, so he got a 17.
Okay. And Byakko's OP, so it's probably still like a 30, but
Byako got a 14.
14. Okay, so both failures, which means each of you take 28 cold damage and 28 radiant damage.
So 28
So
damage.
yeah, Thaddeus halves both of those down.
Byako does not.
As this beam of pure radiant energy with like a loud bwah sound just collides into both of you. That is her turn, or her legendary action. Then it's Xant's turn.
So if I take the if I hold an action to attack, I get 1 attack, right? Instead of 3.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Can I only do that? Can I do other stuff too? That's just my action, right?
Yeah, when you hold an action, it's not like you delay your turn. It's just you delay the action part of your turn.
Okay. And then so maybe what I'll do is I will move the healing spirit and have Byako and Xant step in and step out of the healing spirit on our turns, and then we both.
Oh, was your question, can I do stuff on this turn and hold an action? Because
Yes.
the answer to that is yes. Yeah, you can do that.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping to do. Is use
Sorry,
my bonus
I
action
misunderstood.
and a movement, and then use my action to hold an action. Is that the correct way to do it?
You can absolutely do that.
Okay, I will do that. So I will move the healing spirit basically on top of Thaddeus's square. And then I will have Byako step in and out of it, and Xant will also step in and out of it, and then Xant will Byako can't hold his like pounce, right? That's like a move. That's like if you move this far
yeah, he
and
has
attack.
to move with it. So
Okay, so Byako will step in and out of the healing spirit and then move over to, I guess like maybe
and Byako needs
here?
to make a wisdom saving throw.
maybe here.
Still needs to make a wisdom
Maybe
saving
here.
throw.
Just kidding. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. That's pretty good. It's 20. This is 24.
I think that's just what you needed. So yep.
Yes, Byako.
Byako takes half damage and is not blinded.
Okay.
So that is half of 33, so 16 radiant damage.
All right. And then I guess I can
Did I
roll this
just
healing
move the-
spirit.
Did I move the map?
All right,
to
let's
that
see if I
map?
get
No, okay.
better luck now with this healing spirit. If I get another 1, someone else is doing this for the rest of the fight. I got 3 this time on one of them. All right, this one is a 2. So...
There's a whole other side of this dice that is 4, 5, 6, Zach.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Should be.
Otherwise, I'm holding the attack action, and that's my turn.
Okay.
You need them to come apart like K's.
Yeah, I just wanna use the big half.
Then it's just Thaddeus and Lulu.
So Thaddeus gets a heal. Maybe someone else should roll this
I'll
one.
roll that one.
Yeah, why don't you roll this one?
How about? I got a 4.
You're taking over.
That's
you are
one
the
of those
healing
numbers.
spirit.
I found the other half.
You found the other half.
Okay. Let's see. We have 2 actions left, right? And
Mhm.
as far as reinforcements go.
Oh, sorry, can I interrupt? My trigger is when I'm gonna do the attack action when she turns into her shadow form thing. Sorry,
That's what I assumed,
Yeah,
but
I
good
didn't
call
clarify.
specifying. Yep.
But yeah, I think we have 2 reinforcement actions left.
Yes.
Okay. Then Thaddeus on his turn is going to move over to on top of Lulu, and he's going to cast haste.
Cool.
Sweet.
So you and Lulu both start moving at incredible speed,
Mhm.
since your spells apply to her as well.
Mhm. Let's see.
I'll mark you with something so that we can remember.
Thank you. For the reinforcement action, I'm going to go with Mass Cure Wounds for our last 2 actions.
Sounds good. Who are you gonna ask to do it?
Let's see. Who have I got? Dawn. I think I'll bring Dawn in for this one.
Okay. So you call out to Dawn, and she happens to be flying close by, and she kind of comes running this direction, her armor clanking, even though she's stepping on these like pads of moonlight, which lift her up into space. But she comes clanking this direction, and then she reaches out a hand towards you and says, "Thaddeus, all of you, take this healing." And then she casts her spell.
I think I can get everybody except maybe Mara.
I thought it was
Nope,
a
I can
60-foot radius, right? Or is it 30?
It's a 30-foot
Oh,
radius.
the 30, okay.
Mass cure wounds. Nope, I can get everybody. Looks like if I center it right
Calculated.
right here. Okay, so 3d8 plus 5. Everyone gets 19 HP back.
That's a pretty good roll.
Very
And
good
then
roll.
as soon as Dawn casts that spell, and the
Thank you,
healing
Dawn.
light of Palor washes over you, one of those aberrant angels comes flying at her from the other direction and basically tackles her out of view behind one of the asteroids. And you can sort of hear the sound of her mace against its armor and such, but you can't really see her for the moment. Okay. Anything else for Thaddeus and Lulu?
Trying to see if Lulu. I think Lulu's trumpet is a cone and it would hit. Well, maybe if she moved, it would be okay. Yeah, I think Lulu is going to move around here and do
Okay.
a trumpet blast. That'll get this darkness and this other and her in it.
And let me see if Lulu's trumpet will do anything to the darkness.
A
Trumpet of
Let's see.
Sparkles.
So this can be the trumpet of blasting.
Oh, Trumpet
So
of
make
Blasting.
a DC 14 con saving throw, which I'm sure she's gonna be fine.
Yes. It won't do anything to the darkness, but that's okay. She got a natural 20, so yeah, she
Yeah, okay.
passes.
Let's see. Good roll at least. Take half of 22 thunder damage.
22 thunder damage. All right. Let me make sure she doesn't have any resistances. I don't think she would. Nope. Okay, so she takes 11 damage.
Okay.
As Lulu's trumpet blasts her.
Yeah. Thaddeus is going to take the dodge action.
Thaddeus
is gonna-
cast haste, didn't he?
This is his extra action.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's going to take the dodge action and use his bonus action to cycle his sword out to aberrations.
Okay. And I think with that, everyone has made their preparations, and
Yep.
that's the end of the round. So, as predicted, her form shifts to the black void that you recognize as the sort of like swirling black hole that you recognize as the aberrant form of Nasheein.
Do my held actions go off?
They do.
Okay, so one attack from Byakko, one attack from Zant. Would you guys care if I pushed her away from me? Or where she is right now?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I think I can go from one end of this battlefield to the other at the moment.
Yeah, I guess it's more for range for Harmony. I know she was planning, but it would move it not too far away from you, so if it works.
Yeah, and I can always move closer on my turn if I
Okay.
have to.
Cool. Does a 27 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So one hit, and I'm going to do a pushing attack. So she has to make, if she can be pushed, she has to make a DC 20 strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet.
She can be pushed. But rolled a 19 on the dice, plus a number, and succeeds.
Okay. I am going to, so when I maximize the damage, it is all the dice, or is it?
Yeah, all the dice you would roll for your damage. So
Okay.
that includes your superiority dice and your weapon dice.
Great. Okay. So then I will do that. Do I need to split any of the damage numbers for you? It's force and radiant, I guess.
No. Nope, you don't.
Okay. Then it is, Zant's attack is 18, 24. plus, what is that? 42. Yes, 42 damage from Zant, and then Byakko rolls a 20 to hit.
A 20 does hit this one. Yep.
Okay. And Byakko does 15 damage, which is magical. And I will
Oops.
take one ticky off.
I took that one away from the wrong health bar. There we go. Fixed. So yeah, Byakko slashes into this darkness, which has this weird tangible substance to it, which doesn't really even make sense. It's almost as if this creature is from completely out of this world. And one of your arrows also thuds into the creature as well. No, did anyone else have held actions? I don't think so. Okay. In which case, this form speaks for the first time, and it's telepathically in your mind, but it has this kind of like itching sensation to it, where it kind of like causes the insides of your brains to like itch and crawl a little bit as this voice echoes in there, and she says, "All I want is for the world to know what I know, to see what I see, the things beyond knowledge." And yeah, I think that's what she says. And then she will take her turn at the top of the round. Let's see. Does she want to move at all? We'll start there. She'll move up to there. I think that's pretty good. And then what can she do? Thaddeus, can you make a saving throw using your charisma, a charisma saving throw?
Sure. Let's see. Can I use my K dice for this? How does a 24 do?
That does not quite do it.
Oh no.
You lose concentration on haste.
Oh, that's real bad.
Yep. As she uses her spell break ability on you, you also take, it's a third level spell.
Ben Luck.
Is that a
Yeah,
third
I was
level
gonna
spell?
say it's too late to bend luck, isn't it?
Oh.
Is
A
it
little
too
late
to
now.
bend
I gave you the opportunity to say it.
I know.
It's a third level spell. Is that correct? Sorry if you're
I don't
nodding.
know.
Haste?
Oh, haste, yes. Haste is a third level spell. I was like, I don't know what she used.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you also take 15 psychic damage.
Okay.
And
I
then,
forgot she could do this.
yes, you fell into my trap. She does something else, which is going to take some maneuvering on roll 20, so hold on. She'll pick this one and this one. Some motes of darkness, which have been kind of lingering under your light effects, rise up out of them and begin swirling violently. Those three. And that is her turn. So it is Mara Stormwind. First things first, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
All right. New dice. 14.
Yeah, so you are pulled directly into the void that is Nasheein, right into the center. Let me double check if there's any effects immediately after you enter there. Let's see. No sound can be created or perceived within, so everything is completely silent in there. So you're deafened. You can't cast a spell that includes verbal components while you're there. And as you're pulled in, sort of horrible things kind of lash at the sides of your minds, and you take 33 psychic damage. But then you can take your turn pretty much as normal. The only thing is that if you want to escape, you'll have to make an attempt to do that, because she currently has you pulled in.
Did her
Or you can
turn
move
limitation-
movement. Or,
Did her turn
yeah, that was
limitation
just one
thing
turn.
expire? Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Or you could use a movement action to get you out, because you've seen that Moloch or other NPCs that you have on your side can kind of pull you out of this thing.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Last time I got sucked in, I called Moloch to get me out. So I guess I'm going to have to do that again.
Okay.
You could also call Hugh Jackman if you wanted to.
Are they the only two on the list? I swear there's
Or
more.
Cial or Charlie or
Charlie,
Discord or
yeah.
Serial.
All right, I'll call Hugh.
His name is Mandus. Okay. What do you call out when you call out for Mandus? What do you say?
Remember that time that you rescued me under the and pulled me under the bridge? I kind of need that again.
And the rest of you, Mara, you can't. Well, I guess actually someone from outside would have to call to Mandus anyways,
yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
sound can't be created from within. But the group of you see this silver streak coming your direction, just flying, making an incredible pace this way, and it plunges into the darkness and emerges out the other side with Mara in claw. Where would you like to go? Oops. Here, I'll get Nasheein off you so that you can actually see yourself.
Let's see, back to where I was, I think. Down. Oops. Get my pointer back. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I want to be down there. Okay.
And then what would you like to do?
Okay, so we're saying that somebody else got me out and I still have my turn?
Yeah, Mandus came by and grabbed you. So
Okay.
you were sucked in, momentarily couldn't hear a thing, and then suddenly this big silver claw reached in and pulled you out and set you down on the asteroid. And then you hear Mandus say, "Be more careful next time." And then he flies away to rejoin the battle elsewhere.
Okay. So I think I will hold an action until she becomes her archfey.
Okay. Then, let's see. Can she do anything good with her legendary actions? I need to remember what this one can do. She's pretty good where she is. Don't mind me. I just need to draw something to check something. Yeah, she will use one of her legendary actions at the end of your turn to lash out with an inky tendril towards Zant. So I will make an attack there. 31, that'll do it, yeah? Barely.
Yeah.
So it's 18 points of bludgeoning damage as this somewhat solid tendril of darkness lashes out and grabs onto you, and you are grappled.
She's
by
also got a whip. Okay.
No, I got it last time.
Oh, there we go. There's a good one for grappled. Okay, that's it for her. Then it's Zant.
Well, seeing.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you skip my turn?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
I thought
Harmony
I
Oh
was
yes, I
before
did.
me.
after
I did.
Mara.
Yes. Sorry, Harmony.
Okay.
Thank you for keeping me on the right track.
Yeah, I was just like, hang on a minute. So, sorry, last time someone got grappled, did the transport action get them out of the grapple? I can't remember.
I don't think anyone has been grappled yet, but I would say that
Oh,
I would let it get him out of the grapple. Yeah.
I think he'll be okay.
okay. Well, in any case, I'm going to sunbeam the shit out of this bitch. So, make your con saving throw, please.
Okay.
Am I the only one that can dispel these big, mean black
You're the only
things?
one that can do it immediately without rolling.
Oh, someone else can do it with rolling?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
We don't know.
No one else has really tried anything else. I mean, your light worked for the most part until she did something to make the darkness swirl faster, not squirrel faster.
Squirrel.
And when she did that, it seemed to supersede the magical light.
Yeah.
I'm going to use sorcery point to do empowered spell and re-roll some of this because I rolled like
Okay.
shit.
She did succeed the con save.
Of course she did.
Yep.
She's a little bitch.
Mad at her.
Okay, that's better.
She's just maddening, isn't she?
No, I assumed she would. That's why I'm re-rolling to make it higher. Okay. So that's 10, 24, 29 points of radiant.
Okay. Yeah. She doesn't have any resistances or anything or like that, so she takes.
Of course she doesn't. And then I'm going
For-
to send one of my crown of stars at her as well, which I need to roll for.
I really love the image of Harmony just hurling light at this creature. Is that a natural 20?
Oh, dang.
Okay, I just have to say, there are very few spells that I have that require me to actually roll an attack. So the number of times that I've gotten a natural 20 on an attack roll is
Very few.
low. I just rolled 8 d12, you guys. 8 d12. That's more than I have out right now.
Maximize it.
I don't think she can.
Kay doesn't have or Harmony doesn't have a maximize ability. She has the ability to inflict
Yes,
Right,
disadvantage,
I
right.
can. Yeah. That's okay. 8 d12.
which will come in handy later, I'm sure.
I might be able to add an extra one if I roll a 12. So keep your eyes or your fingers crossed, not your eyes.
Keep your eyes crossed, guys.
I've
Yeah.
always been bad at crossing my eyes. I can't do it.
No 12s. No 12s.
Ah, I was crossing them too.
Let's see. 10,
What was the sunbeam
20.
damage?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
The sunbeam
yeah.
was
29 halved to 14, right?
Yes.
10, 20, 36, 41 radiant damage.
Dang.
Just for
Yeah.
one of these little bolts.
That light, the star, basically you hurl it at her and it explodes within her, and a significant chunk of darkness is just pushed out into space and disappears.
Great. Yeah, that's about all I can do.
Anything else? Movement?
No, I'm not going to move because if I stay here, then I'll become invisible again. So I'm going to just chill, and I'm not going to use any of the actions. I'll leave it to you guys to figure out what to do with those.
Okay. Now it would be Zant and Byako's turn.
Okay. I want to deal with these shadow things.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. So is this the turn that I use action surge? Is Thaddeus not able to do anything on his turn?
Thaddeus and Lulu are both going to be out of commission for this turn.
For this turn?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what these things do.
It was really cool. It was a cool plan. I'm sorry, guys.
But it's just one turn, right? It's not like a
Just
whole
one turn.
minute.
Okay.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I rolled really bad on that save too. I rolled an 8 on die.
Yeah, it was a charisma save, so you had a really low chance of failing.
I know.
You've not been doing well with charisma saves lately.
Yeah.
Do you guys think I should blow up all these things or just attack?
Fucking attack. Like, dump all your damage into this bitch.
You could at least, so just to give you my take on it, you could at least use one attack to get rid of the one on Thaddeus, because there is one on top of Thaddeus.
That's true.
You don't know yet what these like extra swirly bits of darkness do.
Okay.
But if you're worried about them, that is the other ones are not on people. That one is. So
I'm gonna go through the healing spirit here on Zant.
you are grappled,
Oh,
so
I'm
you
grappled.
cannot
I
move.
can't move. So that was that here, something like that. I think I'm gonna.
You were there. I think you were
About
there.
there.
So,
There-ish,
but
yeah.
you can move the healing
I can move
spirit
the healing
onto
spirit to me.
yourself.
I'm gonna do okay. I'm gonna do an attack on the big whatever her name is.
Nasheein.
Nasheein, thank you. I'm trying another pushing attack because I think if I push her, the grapple should break, right?
Possibly.
Okay, let's try that. So that's a.
Oh, sorry. At the start of your turn, I did need you to make a strength saving throw. I think you're pretty
Okay.
good at these and probably will not fail, but
Sure, I can do that.
just to check.
Uh,
You're
How
just at
does
the edge
a-
of her aura.
let's see. How does the
Yeah,
34 do?
Yeah, that does it. So on a successful save, you take 16 points of psychic damage instead of the full 33. And
Okay.
you don't get pulled into the center of her.
16. Okay, so.
Yep, okay. So now you can take your turn.
Now
Sorry.
I'm gonna take my turn. Okay, so I'm gonna do an attack. I got a 23 to hit.
Yep, that does the trick.
Okay, so another DC 20 strength saving throw.
Succeeds.
Let's try it again. Maybe. Hang on, let me roll an attack first. This one will do 12, 30 damage, and then I'll do one more attack. That's much higher. That's a 30 to hit.
Yes.
Another strength saving throw.
I'll use a legendary resistance to try re-rolling it. And that one succeeds. So that's one resistance
Hey,
burned.
but you burned a resistance.
I did burn a resistance. Okay.
I'm trying to remember that I have those so that I can actually use them.
Okay, that's 33 damage on that attack.
I'm laughing because I'm tracking how much damage she has. And right now she is 404. Nasheein not found.
Byakko's gonna do 2 attacks, one with his attack and one with coordinated attack. 22 to hit.
Yes, 22 to hit will do.
And a
Sorry,
critical
I was about
hit.
to... Oh, definitely.
What is that damage?
I wish Byakko could.
Oh, that was Byakko.
That was Byakko.
You can
It was
maximize
me.
Byakko's if you want to. I'll give it to you.
Would it use anything, any of my charges on it?
Yeah, I would use one of your...
It's not worth
Charges
it
for
because all he
maximizing.
gets is a D6.
Yeah,
So
I thought you said yours.
yeah, if it was me, oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so Byakko did. Let's see, 32, 35 damage with his 2 attacks.
Dang, Byakko.
Byakko, so good. I will. Gosh, I guess I'll try one more time. Let's see if I can't break this grapple.
With the pushing?
It's not a crit, but that's probably a hit. So 31 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then
You know what? She does fail. I won't burn another legendary resistance, but unfortunately, I think that... How much does she get pushed?
15
10?
feet.
15? That's 15, yep. I think you're going to get pulled is what's going to happen.
No. Okay.
She's the bigger object here.
I wasn't
She
sure if it
almost
would
has
just-
like a center of gravity to her that is like actually pulling you
Okay.
in. So.
Okay. All right. That is 19, 20. 38 damage from that attack. Do we notice any significant changes yet with her or anything?
Yeah, I mean, but she has, even in this form, like Nick said, she's taken like over 400 damage. You've seen that like as she has taken damage, the shadows swirling about her in this void-like structure have become more erratic. Some of them have like broken off from the main form and gone drifting off into space. She's clearly taking significant amounts of damage. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what you would notice.
I see. I will, I suppose, use Action Surge this turn, and I will shoot the big shadow that's on Thaddeus.
Okay. That one dispels automatically if you shoot it with one of the light arrows.
Yes, and I guess I'll do 2 more attacks on her. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, give me a crit. Come on, give me a critical hit. Not that one. That's a 22 to hit though.
Still hits.
Still pretty good. And then the last attack will do, come on, give me a crit. Nope, Byakko took it from me. Okay, that's fine. Still a 23 to hit, so.
Still hits.
Yep, alright. I'll maximize one of them, and then I'll roll the other one. So that is, wow, that's actually pretty close to max. 16, 20, 38 plus 6, 68, 78, 84.
84. Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so. Did you action surge to do that? I can't.
Yes.
Okay.
I
So
did
yeah,
6 attacks.
you in that span of a couple seconds just fire several arrows off one after another. A couple of them, as you're about to fire them, you see sort of a little bead of light draw your attention to a specific weak point. As the goddess of light herself kind of draws your attacks in and imbues them with divine blessing, making them do more damage. The creature kind of roars psychically in pain. You definitely hurt it bad.
Okay. Otherwise, I will move the healing spirit over our 2 squares, Zant and Byakko's, and I guess I'll see. I'll go. Who's hurt? Is you're hurt? Okay, so I can get 1, 2, 3. So I can't get it directly on top of you, but I can at least move it here, and then I'll bonus action can't move. Byakko can move, so Byakko is going to move.
Did Byakko?
He passed his strength save.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, good.
Byakko is going to get away from these shadows because he thinks they're going to blow up or something.
They could.
And I think that
Byakko's flying right now too, right?
Byakko is flying right now.
Tiger flying through space.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Okay.
Let me roll my healing. That's it.
Then
I rolled a 1. Someone else needs to roll this other one. Someone roll me a d6, please.
Hey, I literally thought you gave that job to Nick.
I did. And
why
then,
did you just roll
I did,
it for
and
yourself?
Then I forgot.
The other one's a 2.
I'm
That's
going
better.
to do a little
Twice as
toss-up
good.
roll. See who she attacks with her legendary action. So odd, Thaddeus, even, Mara. Looks like we've got even, so it's Mara. Yeah, okay, wow, high rolls. Does a 32 hit Mara? He asked, knowing it did. So you take 18 bludgeoning damage, which you could use your feature to half if you want.
I will.
I will note if you do that, you're going to lose your held action.
That's a good point, because a held action is a reaction, technically.
Oh, that's okay. I don't want to do that then.
Okay. Well, it's only 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled.
Okay, not for long.
And then that was Xant and Byakko,
Oh,
Thaddeus and Lulu. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, 1 sec. Can Thaddeus still use? We still have 2 reinforcements. Can Thaddeus use those? Can you still use it on your turn? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So you can do whatever you want with those.
Okay.
It is Thaddeus and Lulu's turn.
Yeah. Which is to say it's the reinforcement's turn. Let's see.
Unless you want me to use one on my turn, and you can use one.
I was thinking of going for a big hit on this thing.
Sure.
Do
Yeah,
it.
let's bring out Mandus.
All right. Mandus was actually nearby from the brief moment when he had to pull Mara out of it. So you call him back and he kind of loops around. Go ahead and make that attack.
Okay, that's a +12. Okay. Does a 18 hit?
I think it actually does in this form. This is the form with the lowest AC. Yes, that hits.
Oh, sweet.
It just hits.
I can do
So yeah,
something right.
Mandus kind of comes up, lands on the edge of the asteroid right next to the thing, opens his mouth, and just blows cold, like a cone of cold, directly onto this thing.
Let's see. That's a 35 damage.
Dang.
Yeah.
And when he's done unleashing this massive roar and the blast of cold breath energy subsides from his draconic mouth, you can see that this thing is even more diminished than after Zant was done attacking it. And then Mandus kind of launches up off of the asteroid, flapping his wings, and flies up into the air, chomping one of those aberrant angels as he goes.
Yeah. Let's see. Can't move or take actions. Yeah, I think I've just done. That's it for me and Lulu.
Okay. I think it doesn't limit you from taking bonus actions if you had something.
That's a good point. I think Thaddeus' bonus action would just be to. Does he get to does he get reactions as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll be good to know if I get attacked. But yeah, I think he's not going to take like, I don't have any useful bonus actions, but I think he would just say, Gavin, is it time?
Gavin has been cowering on one of these asteroids nearby, and he kind of like looks like he's very much been like trying to be as unassuming as possible. And he looks up at you, and you can see that there's just a mixture of fear and determination in his eyes. And he says, I don't know. Maybe I can try.
All right.
I'll get ready.
All right. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Nasheein transforms into her Archfey form. If I can remember how to switch the side of the token. There we go.
Held action
Yes. What was your held action?
when she turns into her archfey, I'll attack.
Okay. And those of you who are grappled are no longer grappled anymore
Okay, sweet.
because the inky tendrils fade away.
Okay, so that is a 25.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't even think she can shield that.
She might. Or
Nope,
she-
she can't.
Okay. Just trying to think if I want to do max damage, but no. Well, does anybody buy her? I'm gonna. So since I'm not grappled, far away she. Nobody's by her. I'm gonna get closer.
You're going to have to wait till your turn. Right now, this is your held action.
Oh, it's
Yep,
my.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't get. Okay. Right. So that's going to be 10 damage.
Did you maximize that 10 damage?
Can you? Is there no way you can sneak attack her? I guess no one's
No
next to
one's
her.
next
And
to
you're
her.
not next to her.
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately. Okay, but she
Well,
does
that
take.
was a waste of a held action.
She
but
does take
anyway.
that 10 damage. This form, by the way, is looking by far the worst out of all the forms. She has dagger wounds, arrow wounds, massive singes from radiant damage, sword slashes, and this elven archfey being already looked like unhinged to begin with, and she looks absolutely wild now. For her turn, she will begin to cast a spell.
Do I recognize the spell?
Let's find out. By the way, I do just want to say I reread the Xanathar's rules for recognizing spells, and I'm going to change a few things next campaign, but we've been doing it this way long enough. I'm just not going to mess with it.
I got an 11.
I got more than that.
11 doesn't recognize it.
I got math. 22.
Let's see. 22 doesn't recognize it either.
Whoa. Mm. Nah, I'm not going to counterspell it though. I'm already out of 3rd level spell slots, so I'd have to use
I could try.
higher.
I can try this time. I haven't used the. I don't really need to use the bow because I have magic damage with the blessing.
No,
me give it a
you know what you could do?
What's that?
You could give yourself a Bardic Inspiration first.
On her turn?
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, you would have to use give yourself the
Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration on
Yeah.
Ahead
one
of
your
time.
turns.
That was a good idea though. I didn't think about that. But I will try and counterspell it. Is it a? It's a D20, right?
Yes,
Plus-
plus your intelligence modifier.
Oh boy. Plus 0, you say? I got a 19.
That's enough.
That'll do it.
So with the bowstring, you
it's a
conjure
plus
this
2 actually.
this ray of anti-magic and fire it out just in time to make her spell fizzle.
Great.
Man, this poor spellcaster here.
I'm proud
It was actually a 21. Charisma's plus 0, intelligence
Yeah,
plus 2.
I mean, it definitely counters the spell.
Yes.
There you go. That'll counter basically any
man.
spell right there.
And as part of doing that, she does get to create some areas of darkness, even though anywhere useful, they'll be covered by light.
Yes, she has not been able to use the spell yet.
That was clutch.
Don't mind me, I'm just creating areas of darkness where you can't see them. Okay, so she creates some areas of darkness, but they are currently obscured by the lights that you are conjuring. I think that's all she can do on her actual turn. I think the rest is legendary actions. So, Mara Stormwind, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I can get closer now. Well, first I'm going to fly through the healing spirit,
Smart.
and then I'll get within melee range so I can attack.
Roll
Nick,
that
would
HP,
you,
Nick.
would you
Oh, yeah.
mind?
Yes, I'll do that.
Because I'm certainly not going to anymore.
6.
Oh,
Hey!
Dungeons and Dragons
See,
show.
there's the other side of the dice.
The other side of the 1? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think I
Yay.
have those types of dice. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on my D6s.
Rolling a fate die there.
Okay, so that is 14 on die plus 14, 28 to hit.
Oh, yeah. She can't shield that.
Okay. I think I'll use my new D4. Okay. Whoa, lots of 6s. Yes. Okay. $30, $42, $50.
50. Okay. You plunge that one deep into her, and she looks very harmed by that.
Then I'll do it offhand, just because I can.
There we go. Now I'm on the right layer.
But that one is only a 25.
Still hits.
Okay. So we'll do an additional 10.
Yeah, so you get her kind of like one in the side, and then you bring around the other dagger and get her in the leg, and she kind of crumples to a knee. This form is looking very hurt.
And then I'm going to.
I did need you to make a wisdom saving throw. We won't undo anything you did, but
Oh, okay.
you did come into her aura.
I did.
Advantage. You get the plus
Okay.
5. Maybe you'll pass.
All right. So 18 plus 5 is 23.
23, unfortunately, does not quite do it. So let's see. Her maddening presence. Okay, well, it's almost too late, but why don't, yeah, it's too late for this, isn't it? Because you would have been charmed by her and then under the effects of the confusion spell, but you've already done your damage. So never mind.
I'm sorry. I was too fast.
No, that's okay. I need to remember, but I keep forgetting because there's so many auras on screen.
Okay, so I'm gonna move back away. Let's go over. I'm gonna go down by Lulu.
Okay. As you fly away, wait, you made an attack against her, so she can't take opportunity attacks because of your rogue ability.
Not against me. No
Yep.
way.
Okay. Well, at the end of your turn, she will go to cast a spell.
Do I recognize her?
Let's find out.
Ooh, probably not. This is only a 15.
That's enough, though. Or no, it's not, actually, because the DC is 15 plus stuff. So, unfortunately, you don't recognize the spell, not in the heat of this moment.
Okay. I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Then, Zant, I need from you a... Oh, is this a better one? Well, same level. Yeah, this is the one. A wisdom saving throw.
Okie doke.
Advantage.
Advantage. I get the
10 plus
aura.
5.
Ooh, I don't think I did it though. That is only 15.
15 does not quite do it. No.
All right.
Okay. You are under the effects of the hold person spell, and you are paralyzed.
Great. That makes my turn really easy.
Harmony, it's your turn.
Is there one of the lesser restoration spells or something that will get rid of the paralyzed condition?
Let's take a look at lesser restoration.
Or I don't think lesser, maybe greater restoration. I don't know if that's something we can do.
Lesser restoration includes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
All right, then I will call out to Aramil and say, I think Zant needs a little bit of help. And have him cast lesser restoration.
Aramil was basically just retreating from a group of these aberrant angels as kind of Dawn and Bree stepped in. Like they were overwhelming Aramil, and Dawn and Bree had to like step in and physically like ward them off. But Aramil kind of retreats in this direction, and as he's coming, he hears your call and casts a druidic spell off in your direction, removing the paralyze from Zant.
And then
Thank you.
welcome. Do I need to move to see her through the? I think I probably do, don't I?
Let's see. Do you have line of sight?
Because there's that big dark blob right there.
Yeah, she would have some cover if you're going to fire an attack at her.
Well, but I mean, Sunbeam's just a line, so if I just send the line.
Yeah, so Sunbeam you'd be able to do if you go to like fire one of your star motes, she'd have a bit of cover.
Well, I'm not going to fire a star mote, but I will do a Sunbeam. That way.
Okay, that's I always forget, con save?
Con save, yep.
Does that do anything to the darkness?
That's
It
my
would
question too.
temporarily diminish it, but then it would return. Or I guess it would, because this is a swirling darkness, it would just kind of fire through, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it
She
looks like
might
Zant
actually,
is the only one who can take care of this.
she might actually fail this.
So far, yeah.
Con is plus. Yeah, she does fail, but I'm going to use a legendary resistance to reroll. She's still gonna fail.
She does. Oh, she still fails. Okay.
Yep.
So
Nice.
This form is just on its last leg, so she's doing everything she can do to try and survive.
well, then she'll take the full damage, and she's also blinded until my next turn. I don't know if that's gonna make much of a difference, but we'll see. So that is 27 radiant damage.
Okay. And she is blind. I don't know which thing to use for blind. That one.
Use the ninja one. Oh, dang. What is that? Okay.
I can't. I haven't zoomed out too far. Oh,
It's
okay.
like a
It's like an
eye
eyeball.
that's dripping blood or something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. And then, yeah, that's my. No, I'm going to. Those two. I think I'm going to use my bonus action. Thank you, Dionne. Yes, as a bonus action on my turn, I'm going to spend 5 sorcery points to create another 3rd level spell slot.
Okay. Sounds good. She's blind. What can she do while she's blind as a legendary action? She will. Oh gosh, that really debilitates this form. Yeah, she's not going to do anything as a legendary action. She just kind of stumbles around, seemingly very confused.
Yeah, take that,
Nice.
bitch. No, I think I'll shout at her if I see her stumbling. I'll say, Nasheein, stand down.
And she says, "Is that you, Coraline, my father and mother? Why are you hurting me?"
Because you've been a naughty child and you need to be punished.
All right, Zant, it is your turn.
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm really good at these. Oh, I am really good at these. Let's see. 20... 24.
That does it.
Yes.
So you can take
Sweet.
your turn as you like.
I will. I will take the attack action, and I will bloop, bloop, shoot 3 of the shadow things. There's 2 of the swirling ones, and I think there's some that are suppressed, so I'll hit one of those too.
Well,
But I
those
can't
ones you
see
can't
them.
actually perceive.
Okay, then I'll hit this one.
Okay. So
'Cause
that
I can
one,
see that one.
and that one. Yep.
Boop, pop them.
3 arrows fire off, these magical light arrows, and every time they collide with one of these darknesses, the darkness kind of implodes in on itself.
I will... Who's still hurt here? Who wants the healing spirit? I can move it through me. How's Thaddeus and Harmony doing? Oh, does
Doing
Mara
okay.
need it still? You ran away from it. Oh, I can.
I'm
Here,
okay.
I'll put it on Lulu's square, and then Mara, you can just step into it on your turn, okay? And then Zant will stay there, and yeah, I think that's it. Byakko. Let's move Byakko. Does the next form have an aura?
They all do.
They all do?
Yep.
Okay. Let's move Byakko down here.
If you can get Byakko to attack, we might be able to take this form out.
Do you want to take this form out?
I think we were trying to.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Yeah, Byakko has to... okay.
Gavin does shout out as you're kind of shouting to each other, like, do we try to finish this form? Byakko, or sorry, not Byakko. Gavin shouts out, everything you do here might diminish her ability to resist our efforts to banish her. It can't hurt.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Byakko will pounce and attack the blinded
Okay.
form.
Unfortunately, as he gets close, he does get within her 5 feet of blind sight, so he
Yeah.
doesn't get advantage, but
I see. Didn't realize she had blind sight.
she's
But he
got
will still
5
pounce.
feet of it, which is pretty useless, but good enough to be able to see Byakko as he pounces.
Byakko, you taking all of my natural 20s. You got a crit again. Byakko, come on, man. Share the love, okay? You're really good, but come on. You're making me look bad. So
Byakko's making everyone look bad, though.
Byakko got she has to make a DC 18 strength save or be knocked prone.
Fails.
Okay, then he'll follow up with a second attack.
Actually, just give me the first damage first,
Sure.
if you wouldn't mind.
I do not mind. The critical hit does 13 damage.
That is enough to defeat this form.
Oh boy.
Which means that what happens is, as Byakko pounces on this blinded archfey, his claws rend through it, and where he rends through it, there's this inky void in the claw holes, and the body itself collapses inward, and then balloons back out into the deity form. And as that happens, first of all, I don't think she's blind anymore in deity form.
Is she still prone?
Not prone either.
Dang it. Do I still get my second attack?
I would
not.
say yeah.
Okay,
sure.
cool.
You can take your second attack. But as this happens, the two things occur. The aura of radiant light that surrounds her balloons outward, expanding further and further across the battlefield. So her aura increases in size.
Oh shoot.
Let me double check how much. Yep, that's what I thought. And then the second thing is everyone within 60 feet of her, which I think is everyone,
Yeah.
needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
This blast of maddening energy just emits from her out into space.
I think I had advantage because K's dice gave me a 1.
Oh,
K's Eyes gave
I kind
Byakko
of
a crit.
spit on that
Okay.
one too.
So I think I got all the spit off.
You know, I think that really works though because I've been rolling great tonight, you guys.
But the other dice gave me a 31.
how did Thaddeus do total?
31.
Oh yeah, okay,
Wow.
so that's a pass.
Nice.
And Lulu?
Oh, need to roll for Lulu. Lulu got a 27.
Okay, that's also a pass. And Zant?
Zant got a 21.
That is not a pass.
Hmm.
And Byakko?
Byakko got a 26.
That passes.
Because he's incredible.
Harmony?
25.
That passes. And then Mara?
28.
That also passes.
Oh no.
So those of you who passed,
Does 25 pass?
25 does pass, yes.
Okay, because that was Lulu's actual total.
Oh,
I
okay.
messed up with her.
Gotcha. Those who pass take 17 psychic damage. Those who fail take 35.
Okay. I'll take 35.
Okay. And then Byakko can make his second attack.
Let me total the damage real quick. That was
What's half of 17?
8.
Yes.
So the DC's 10. Oh, and I got a nat 20 on my concentration check. This die has given me 3 20s tonight. This is my level 20 harmony die.
Jeez.
It's doing work. It knows what to do.
The only one that's not
It has
spit
been rolling shit ever since I started using it until tonight. I'm very proud of you. Thank you.
Byakko. Oh, go
They
ahead.
gave us uses like the Thunder Stealer die.
Byakko got a 19 to hit on his second attack.
That claw rakes against the skin, but this deity form has unnaturally hard skin, it seems, and it
Yes.
just does no damage.
Pretty low roll, so okay. Cool.
Okay. Thaddeus, you are within the aura, so I need Lulu's also in the aura, so I need
Shoot, it's huge.
wisdom saving throws, yes, from both of you.
Okay. Thaddeus is 26.
26 passes.
Lulu's is 23.
23 does not.
No.
So it's 33 radiant damage to Lulu, 16 to Thaddeus, and Lulu is also blinded. Though it looks like Lulu is in the healing spirit, so she also would get some healing, I think.
She'll get. Oh, and now I'm doing the ones.
Time to pass it to someone
Pass it
else.
to someone else. Who wants it? Who wants to be the? I mean, Mara rolls a lot of d6s. There's lots of practice there. Would you like to roll for the healing spirit?
Okay.
Okay.
Lulu's blind, huh?
Yep.
Let's see. 1 second here. But it's our turn, right?
It is, yes.
Okay. Dang it. Any of these? Let's see. Reinforcements. Plus the restoration unblind people. It is. Yeah, I may as well spend this. This is the end of the turn. Yeah, I'm gonna have.
We have 1 or 2 left.
I used 2, I think, for lesser restoration
Oh yeah, that takes 2,
on
doesn't it?
Xant, so we have just 1 left.
Okay, yeah, good call. Let's see. I think I will bring in. Do I even want to do this? Yeah, I mean, I might as well. I had already passed my save. Yeah, Thaddeus will come in close and make 2 attacks at advantage. I guess he'll use the bonus action first to switch this up to Celestial.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, these are terrible. 18 to hit.
That one glances off against the hardened skin of this deific figure.
But then a much better 31.
Yeah, that one absolutely hits.
And Passion's attack, or Passion and Ambition, are going to roll the 2 on die. They're not going to do much of anything.
Yeah, they come running in, basically on their way to engage with some other foes, and as they do, they try and make these big great sword attacks against the deity that is Nasheein, but she just kind of easily with one hand blocks them both and sends them hurtling off into space.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put a smite on this because I remember Radiant doesn't do much against this enemy.
0, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, she is immune to Radiant. You remember
Yeah,
correctly.
so just not a lot of good that is can do here, but I will make the attack anyway. So I get 1 hit, right?
Yes.
And got to find my notes to remember how much damage 1 attack does because my attacks are so weird. I guess it's just just D8 plus 5 or plus 4 even.
How weird.
Yeah. Thaddeus does 5 damage.
All right. Wait, didn't you say D8 plus 5?
No, plus 4 because
plus
Thaddeus
4.
doesn't have a plus
Okay.
5 strength bonus.
All right.
He put all of his
5
stats into
damage.
charisma. Yep. Good turn, Thaddeus.
If you switch the sword to Celestial, don't you get like some extra D8s? Isn't that how that works?
Oh, you're right. I do. I get 2 D8s.
I was gonna say, just 5 doesn't seem right for
Thank you
Thaddeus.
for reminding me. Hang on. Okay, so that's an extra 5.
Extra 5. Okay, 10 is
10
better.
is much better.
Unfortunately, so she blocks 1 sword, and then the second sword you try and swing in, and she just kind of looks down at you as the sword is in her and says, "We cannot hurt each other, sisters."
Cool.
Yep.
That's the end of Thaddeus' turn. Lulu is going to cast a spell, but she's blind and can't see.
At the end of your turn, she will do a wing attack against both of you, both Byakko and Thaddeus.
Okay.
So Byakko is plus 16, so 25.
Yep.
And then Thaddeus is 27.
Yep, that'll hit.
So that's 15 bludgeoning damage and 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And then she can fly up to half her speed without provoking opportunity attacks, which she will do to get up here by Zant. And then that is the end of the round, and that puts it at her turn.
All right.
And she will use, for the first time at the top of a round, does not transform.
Oh.
And she will use 2 scimitar attacks against Zant.
Okay. Does she get advantage on these?
No.
Okay.
Or why would she? Is there?
No,
do you have
I
a
just heard
condition?
more than one dice roll. And I was
I
like,
just rolled both at once.
okay, that's fine then.
26 and a 20.
Oh, the 20 misses.
Okay.
Yes.
So this one scimitar attack then does 15 slashing and 27 radiant.
Okay. You said
Um,
15 and how much?
27 radiant.
That's a lot.
It is indeed. As the
42?
scimitar collides
No.
with you, it just kind of explodes in this blast of moonlight.
Shoot. Ouch.
Yep. It's very similar to the divine smites you've seen Thaddeus do this whole time.
I'm glad that I'm not Thaddeus' enemy then.
Yeah. It literally burns. It is
That
this
hurts.
searing radiant energy.
Howie.
But that's it for her turn itself, I think. Then it is Mara's turn.
Yikes. Okay. Well, let's. How far away is she from me? So I can throw it. I'm gonna stay here and throw it.
Can you step into the healing spirit though first?
That's a good idea.
Yep.
Whose turn? Who's
It's
up?
Mara. Roll yourself some healing,
Okay.
and then if you get a 1, we pass it to Harmony.
4.
All right, you're
There you
the
go.
one.
Average.
And if you throw from here, you will be at disadvantage because it's past long range, but you could move up, it looks like
10
about
feet.
even 5 feet would do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna move down to get healing spirit, and then let me change, and then I'll move. I think. Gosh, click. There. I think I'll move out here so I don't get Zant, whoever that is there. Yeah.
Looks like that does put you within range. So,
All right.
and lucky you stayed outside the aura.
Okay. All right. Let's hit. Ooh, that's a 19 plus 14.
That'll hit.
Can I get sneak attack this time? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do it.
Get on the board. Oops.
42 plus 8 is 50.
50 damage. Okay. The dagger embeds into her shoulder this time, and she kind of goes to pull it out, but you've already teleported it back to your hand.
Okay. Then I'm going to move back towards Lulu. Hi, Lulu.
Or anything else on your turn? Anything you would like to do?
I think that's it.
Okay. Then at the end of your turn, she will fire a moonbeam directly down, getting Zant, Byakko, and Thaddeus. So I need dexterity saves from each of you.
Natural 2.
I was about to be really excited that you got a 20 on your best or on your worst save,
I know.
but
I'm not
okay.
sure that I would even do it the way we're going.
Zant got a 22.
Okay.
Byakko got
Cannot fail.
Cannot fail. Got a. I don't even need to tell you what it is.
I mean, what is it?
29.
Yeah, okay. Byakko can't fail. But the other two of you do.
Okay.
So it is 28 cold and 28 radiant. So lucky Thaddeus, you
Crap.
resist both of
Yeah.
those anyways.
I'm hurting, guys.
This
Thaddeus is
beam
kind
of
of
radiant energy just
badly off,
launches
too.
out from her. Then it is Harmony's turn.
Okay. Let's see. Zant and Thaddeus are looking pretty rough. Do we have any uses for things today?
We haven't used
And
any.
Mara's looking rough.
We haven't used any reinforcements yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
a healing
should
spell would
I
be great.
do another mass healing or mass cure wounds?
Yeah, if you can reach
go for it.
everybody.
Seems
Well,
like
I
we'll get Gavin at the start of the next round, looks like.
yeah.
The start of next round, yeah. Okay.
I mean, yeah. Well, let's see. So what was it 30 feet?
So let's see. Yes, it is a
I can
sphere.
place it within, or I guess it doesn't matter because it's whoever's
Yeah.
casting
It
it.
is
But
a 30-foot sphere.
yeah, so I wouldn't be able to get myself, but I could get all of you.
Well, it's a 30-foot. Well, yeah.
Unless you move first, if you wanted to get closer, but then you might enter the aura.
Yeah, I could just run over here maybe. Yeah, I could run over there.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll run over here. Whew.
There you go.
That was, I think, 30 feet. And then I think we can all,
Oh yeah, for sure.
oh yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then let's see. I mean, is there any other choice really
We
here?
think you
Is it Eli?
Yeah, it's gonna be Eli.
Of course it is.
What do you call out to him?
I think I'll just be running to just get a little bit better angle or whatever. And I skid to the stop at the end of this meteor and I see the moonbeam go off and I'm like, oh shit. And I look down and I see Eli and I'm just like, Eli, we need you.
And he waits for an opportunity where one of your other allies, because he was kind of engaged with one of these angels, but he calls out and he says, "I've got to go help them. Someone cover me!" And he starts to fly in your direction, but these angels are kind of converging on him, and you watch as from off to the side, a streak of red energy comes towards one of the angels, and a streak of red energy comes from the other direction towards the other angel, and these two fireballs erupt in space, engulfing them. And you trace the lines back and you see your mother cast one and Sial cast the other, allowing Eli the opportunity to run up this direction, getting close enough to you to sort of put his hand on your shoulder and channel this radiant energy out to your friends and doing the healing. So
Great.
Sweet.
Great. Oh, I should roll that, shouldn't I? What is,
It's
why don't I
3d8
know this?
3d8 plus 5, I think, is
It's
what
my
we did the last
spell.
time. Is that right?
Is that what mass cure wounds is? 3 plus
I
5.
think so.
yes, 3d8 plus 5.
Ooh, I rolled better than average. One of
Above
them is an
average, I'd
8.
say.
Do you get a roll again because it's harmony?
It's not
Another
my
D8?
spell though. So
It's
that's
also not damage. So
18 plus 5, 23
Sweet.
healing for everybody.
Much needed. Thank you.
very appreciated.
Thank you.
Ooh.
That was a good try, though.
Yeah. Thank you.
To roll another one. Throw
Yeah.
another one in there. All right, and then so as Eli comes up and puts his hand on my shoulder, I'll do this. I'll close my eyes and I will channel power from the fragment of balance into this sickly green ray that I then shoot towards Nasheein, the goddess, and I cast Disintegrate.
oh, nice.
Mm.
Okay, let's see. It's a dexterity saving throw.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
It's not one she's proficient in.
I was hoping you'd say that.
And she fails it.
Ooh.
Yes, I was hoping you'd say that. 10d6 plus 40. I might have to I might have to grab more. No, I think I have enough here. Let's see.
Plus 40 as in 40.
Yes. This is like an all or nothing spell. If she had saved, it would have done no damage. So, yep.
Disintegrate is
Tricky.
brutal. Which is why I've never used it on you guys. I'm terrified of accidentally
I rolled a
disintegrating one
6,
of
so I
you.
get to add another one, don't I?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You're afraid of turning
is
us
one of
into
those
a
spells
pile
that,
of
like,
dust?
In the player's hands, I love it, but in the DM's hands, it's
Yeah.
way
It's so
too scary.
scary.
It's too much power.
Yep. All right.
You're a
so
pile of
that's-
ash. Oh gosh.
Oops.
5 that.
Yeah. Now what?
20, 30, 40, 45, 85.
85 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Force damage.
Yeah, I mean, where do you want to hit her with this? Because it bores a hole through her.
So I think I'm just aiming for her chest.
Okay.
It's like dead center.
So sort of right through the top of her chest right there. It just bores a hole straight through, leaving this sort of burning, empty gap in her chest that you can see the void of space through. And she looks in your direction and says, Coralon, my father and mother, just when I had ascended to deityhood and joined you in power and greatness.
There is nothing great about who you are now. I'm owning it.
Yeah.
I'm a god. Sure.
Roll an intimidation check with that as well.
All right. Do I get advantage for any reason?
Yes,
Pretty-
because she thinks you're Coralon.
I was joking, but I'll take it. It's an 18. No, it's not an 18. It's more than that. It's a 22.
Yeah, she looks very taken aback by that. And you can actually see like a sparkling tear forming in one of the eyes.
I'm gonna go make you feel bad.
Looks like you very much wounded her, emotionally and physically.
How
with
much
that.
emotional damage did she take from that?
Psychic damage.
40
I mean,
10 emotional
yeah,
damage?
give me 1d6 psychic damage.
Really?
No. Anything else?
I'll
you
roll
want
it.
to
I'm ready. I'm ready. No, that's it. That's it from me.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she will. Make a scimitar attack against Zant, who's right there in front of her.
Don't kill me.
Ooh, that's really high. 35.
Does she have disadvantage because I just fucking like shook her?
Sure. Plus, so it's still a 24 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Thanks for trying, though. She has a really crazy high attack modifier, so.
Yeah, she does in deity form.
It's like 32.
Well, how
Yeah.
do you know it's plus 16? Which is still
Actually.
ridiculous, but
That's actually the same as mine.
I mean, she's like superpower.
anyways, it's 15 slashing damage and 27 radiant.
Okay. I'm
She
still
just
alive.
brings the scimitar down with this divine smite upon you.
I'm still alive. Thank you, Heroes Feast.
What's your AC?
21.
Okay, it is Zant's turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Really good at these.
Shoot, Harmony should have made one. Oh well.
Which,
Oh, I entered her
is this
aura.
the damage one or the blinding one or the...
This is the, well, it does radiant damage and blinds. If you fail.
I probably failed. Let me see.
I'm just not used to Harmony being in the aura, so I completely missed it.
Yeah, I got a 15.
I forgot that you made it bigger, otherwise I might have run.
Yeah, 15 does not do
but
the trick.
I'm going to use Indomitable because I think this would kill me. So, 1 second. Okay, great. So that's a 25.
Okay, that passes. So you take half damage and are not blinded. So 16 radiant damage.
Yep, that would have killed me. Okay, cool. So let's not. I have 10 HP.
Don't worry, Lulu can fix you up.
Thank
If
you.
you're around.
This. Okay. I'm gonna use Kusanagi.
Kind of set the
And
bow aside for a second.
set the bow aside for a second because I really need one of these pushing attacks to hit so I can run away. So I'm gonna do my best here. Let's see here. So that's a 25 to hit on one attack.
Yes, that hits.
Just gonna roll and see how many hits I get here. It's a 24 to hit.
Well, if you're making pushing attacks with each one, let's take it one at a time.
Okay, sure.
Because you might push her out of your sword range, right?
Okay, that's true.
Um,
Well, I will try it. Yeah, let's just try it once here. Let's see what happens. Because I can only do it twice more, so I might as well do one hit. I just want to see how many hits I was gonna get first, but okay. Yeah, so let's see what happens. So I can at least do one hit regular and then do one with the other. Let's see. So that is 1d6. Okay. It's 10 plus. So 17 on one hit.
17 misses.
No.
Basically
17 damage.
Oh,
Sorry,
17
I did
damage.
1 for damage, and then now I'm doing a pushing attack.
Okay.
Because even if I do 3 attacks and 3 hits, I can't do 3 pushing. So this one's a pushing attack. So this has to be DC 20 strength save.
Natural 20 on the dice. Yep.
Okay.
With her godly resistance, she gets advantage on the saving throw, and then she has a high bonus to strength, so she succeeds.
Great. Well, let's try again. Let's try once more. So let's see what happens here.
Another success.
You don't say.
I do say. Unfortunately, strength is one that this form is very good at.
All right. Well, she can still take very low damage. She can still take 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll just do a regular attack for this last one. Yep. Okay. Not a crit. But it is a hit. It's 30. And yep. All right. Oh, that's not very good either. 12. 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
Yep. And then
Then Byakko
yeah, Byakko.
needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay, I'm gonna move the healing spirit up here. Forgot to do that. Can't quite reach. Okay, I see what to do here. Okay, Byakko. Do you even need a roll? I mean,
Let's find out.
there's
He's gonna crit.
there's the dice roll I wanted. There's a really good one. Byakko got a 27 on his wisdom save.
Okay, so 16 radiant damage and not blinded.
Okay. There it is. 16. Okay. That would be 40. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna move the healing spirit right next to Thaddeus and Byakko. Byakko's gonna step into it and then pounce at the deity form.
Okay.
So he can make a. Or I have to hit first. Sorry.
She is immune to prone though.
Oh,
so-
she is.
Yep.
That's right. Well, I think Byakko
Her
missed anyways.
6 radiant wings of moonlight keep her aloft
Yeah.
no matter what.
Byakko got an 18 to hit, so that's not gonna do it.
Yep. Byakko's claws clatter against the deity, and she just kind of pushes him away.
But he does get a d6 of healing. Mara. 3.
3.
Okay, great. And then now I'm not sure what to do. Should I?
Do you have anything left on your turn?
Well, I have a bonus action that I can't do anything with really, unless I haven't used. Oh, I haven't used second wind yet, so I'm gonna use second wind.
Yeah,
Wait,
this
but
is good.
didn't you move the healing spirit?
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
Does that
you
take my
did.
bonus action? Oh
I
crap!
think it does.
I'm sorry.
Oh no!
I'm
Good
sorry.
call, Kay.
We're having a
because I
problem. We're having a
not think of
problem
that.
now. I didn't think of that either. So I used a bonus. So either I could fly myself away, or we just do another healing spell for everybody. The mass healing word. Yeah. Okay. Let's do another healing spell.
Yeah, you can do that.
Let's
Yeah.
just do that. And that's what's the range on that one? The radius? Can we hit everybody?
I think so. We're all pretty clumped up.
That
and I
one's
think
pretty.
it has
That one's a bigger radius, right?
It has a wider range than Mass
So
Healing Word.
yeah, if it's
Mass
yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can get everyone.
Um.
Who do you want to cast it?
Oh, maybe if Eli's still here, he can do it because he was
Yeah,
like right here a
Eli's
second
still
ago.
kind
So
of
maybe
hovering
like
around, so
two
he
healing
can
spells.
take a second to kind of sorcery point,
Yeah.
quicken spell out a
Sweet.
mass healing word as
And
well.
that's
Out of here.
is that a D6 or is that what is the mass healing word?
I think it's just a D4.
It's
D4?
a D4 plus 5.
Okay.
And the range is 60 feet.
I did get a 4, so that is
So
9
healing to each of you.
everybody.
Very good.
Okay.
So then that brings it to Thaddeus. You're also within the aura, so I need a wisdom save. Lulu is out of the aura though, so she's safe.
I was hoping it would shift over at this point. Wisdom save, huh? Alright, that easily passes with a like 32.
Okay, yep. So 16 points of radiant damage, which you'd have down to 8, and you're
Lulu,
not
I think, is
blinded.
going to fail. With
Oh,
a
no,
20.
Lulu is outside.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
sorry.
So it's just that.
Didn't mean to confuse you. Yep.
So how much radiant damage?
16 have down to 8.
Okay, thank you. So there goes the healing word that I just took.
One more. You got
Yeah.
9. I only did 8.
Yeah, Thaddeus, I think, is a little bit surprised that she's still in this form, but Lulu is going to. I guess Lulu is going to enter the thing, huh? This is a weird situation because I just rolled Lulu's save. Would I roll it again?
Yeah, well, you can just keep that one if you want, if it was good.
But I know
Roll
it's
if
going to
it was
fail. It was
bad.
20.
Go ahead and re-roll it then. That's
Okay,
fine.
yeah.
I don't care. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna, because Lulu's going to try and save Xanth. How does a 24 do?
That does it. So
Shit.
only 16 radiant
Gross.
damage instead of the 33.
Okay.
And she's not blinded.
Lulu can also take the healing spirit healing if she's going through that.
Oh yeah. Let's see who roll that for me, please.
4? Wow,
4.
man.
Okay.
Just practicing for when you play a druid again, you can heal us. Wow.
All right. Lulu flies up to Xanth and casts heal on him.
Oh, sweet.
So she
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
looking-
lays her trunk down on him.
Yeah. You're looking pretty bad, she says. And she is looking pretty bad herself.
Oh.
Here, let me help.
What does heal do?
70 HP.
70.
Just-
Thanks,
just flat
Lulu.
70.
Thank you, Lulu. That is great.
She didn't have to go touch him unless you're planning to pull him out of there.
Oh, that's a good point.
Heal is a 60-foot range. She could have stayed
Yeah.
where she was.
I'm gonna do that then. That's a good point.
Hmm.
I saw it like had a. I knew she had to see it. I think I also assumed she had to touch him. But no, yeah, she's just gonna do it from here.
Okay.
Much better.
Anything else for? Oh, did you do Thaddeus yet?
I haven't done Thaddeus' turn
Yeah.
yet.
Thought so.
So Thaddeus can take the 4 HP from healing spirit then.
Yeah, Thaddeus is going to take this 4 HP. And I'm going to take that away from Lulu.
Ouch.
And Thaddeus is going to give himself more HP with his lay on hands because he knows he can't do much against this form. So I'm going to heal myself up to for 60 about. That's my turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to cycle over to Aberration because it's got to happen at some point.
Yep, it happens right now. So here's the question though. We are just about at time. Do you guys want to go one more round and see if you can pull this
I
thing
want
off?
to finish this.
Okay.
I think we can do it. I think we got
Let's
it.
see if we can pull it off. She grows in size to. Oops. How do I always forget how to ignore that thing in the chat there. There we go. She grows in size to create this giant black hole void form that you've come to know and recognize. And the thing, there are bits of it that are just flying off into space. It looks ragged at this point. But the powerful force sucking you guys towards it is exerting even greater strength upon you as it now the aura is increased. So she gets to take her turn first. Who's concentrating on spells? Zant is, Harmony is, Mara is. Zant, would you make me a wisdom saving throw?
I would
As
love
a ranger,
to.
your saving throw is, or your spell is wisdom, right?
Where's advantage?
My spell casting, yeah, it's wisdom.
Yeah. Okay.
That doesn't mean I'm good at these, but because I don't think cross-classing. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good though, but it's not enough. I don't think. I got a 22.
22. Yeah, that's not quite enough.
Is that with the +5?
Bad
Yeah.
luck.
I rolled a 15 on the dice. I
Nice.
get
You
Bad
wanna
luck.
roll
Bad
luck?
luck. Bad luck.
Okay.
Bad luck. How many is this again?
It's okay if we lose healing spirit, Harmony. It's not a big deal.
Oh, is that what you're concentrating on? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I won't bad luck then.
Yes, it's okay.
And healing spirit is what level? Third level?
First level, I think.
I think it's second.
First or second. Let me see.
We have 3 guesses now. It's either the first.
Yeah,
level.
yeah. It's second level.
Okay.
Yeah, good guess.
So you take 10 second psychic damage
10
and lose
second damage.
concentration. Yep.
Okay. Oof.
So healing spirit disappears.
Thank goodness for the heal that Lulu gave me.
And then as part of that,
Oh, healing spirit. See you later. You did good though. Right on.
man, it's not a lot of actual useful darkness here to use.
It's because I spent like all of my attacks getting rid of them. Or trying to.
In this form, she literally sucks.
Whoa.
It's true. Boop. Boop. 3 more of these swirling darkness voids appear. And then it is Mara Stormwind's turn.
Is this the turn that we do the thing?
This is the turn we do the thing.
Alright. We should do the thing.
Me?
We break into dance and song.
You want me to attack first? Or call Gavin? Or what?
Well, you
Either
got-
order.
Yeah, or I can call Gavin. It doesn't really matter
Yeah,
because
we can't-
you don't need to.
Yeah.
You don't need his ability, right, for your thing.
But yeah, just no one can use any other reinforcements.
I guess
Yeah.
it's a maybe attacking first is good because is it? I don't know if it's clear if she's under the health threshold for this form to do the thing.
I don't think
It's
it's gonna be
unclear.
clear.
Yeah. So
Yep. I'm not
Attack
going to tell
first.
you. That's why it's vague.
yeah,
So.
we've done
Okay.
quite a bit. Can she? Never mind. I'm not gonna. It's fine.
All right. So somebody's close underneath that black, right?
Yeah,
Two
Zant and
somebodies.
Byakko are underneath the swirling darkness right now.
Right. So I'm gonna come over this way a little bit more.
Okay.
So I have a
You've got a clear, unobstructed view now,
so I don't hit any of them. All right.
and you're within range.
All right. Here we go. 28.
Cross your eyes,
Hits.
everyone.
Do you want to maximize your sneak?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That was like 85 or something, right?
It was 78.
78. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I will subtract that damage.
Okay. And then
This form begins swirling faster and more angrily, and you can just hear psychic howls across the entire battlefield at the moment.
and I'll move back Bye, Lulu.
Okay. Anything else from Mara?
That should do it.
Okay. Then let's see. What is Thaddeus's range there? Just out of range. She will use her one action to move a little bit to get to there. Without provoking opportunity attacks. And then that is her legendary action. So then it is Harmony's turn.
Cool.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Cool. Not my fine suit. Is fine suit? Strong suit.
Strong suit?
My finest suit.
Is this a magical effect?
Most certainly. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I only have +1. And then I have a +5 from Thaddeus.
Yep.
So
Chaos.
I can't really do a great job on this anyway. That's a 20.
A 20. You take so many
That's
abilities.
a lot of damage.
33 psychic damage
Woof.
and are pulled directly into the sphere, which would extinguish your light for the moment.
That's fine.
While within here, you are blinded and deafened and can't cast any spells with a verbal component.
What does it take to escape?
Let's
Hmm.
see. You would have to make a strength athletics check as part of your movement to try and get out.
All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm not bad at athletics. I'm in a Tides of Chaos. Much better. Maybe probably not enough still, but that's a dirty 20.
No.
She rolled really low to try and oppose you. That's enough.
Oh,
So
yes! Dungeons and Dragons
just-
show.
it's just difficult terrain now.
Okay, I
For you.
literally can't see where I'm at,
Oh,
but I can move. Oh no, I got it.
You got it. Okay.
Okay, so how far can I move? 2, 1, 2. Can I make it to this rock?
Difficult terrain.
'Cause that was 10, and then I'm out here and it's
20. You'd be about where
15.
this arrow is. 'Cause
okay.
You can only go
so-
15.
Okay, that's fine. That's enough. And then I'm gonna basically pull myself out, and I'm going to look around for Gavin. I'm gonna say, "Well, do it, motherfucker."
Okay. Does Thaddeus have any inspiring words for this as well?
Yeah, I think he says, I believe you can do this, Kevin. Be strong.
Do we need bardic inspiration?
We can't.
No.
That
Yeah.
uses the reinforcements.
Gavin's atone action takes all 3 of your reinforcements. Okay. He then, at those words from Thaddeus, stands up, extends a hand out towards Nasheein, and shouts across the spacious void between, "You deceived me! All I wanted was the power to make my family great, and you used me!" And as he does that, he begins, he closes his eyes with focus and concentration, and the darkness from Nasheein herself begins to pull sort of in his direction. I need each one of you to roll one of those d4s for me.
Oh, jeez.
Can roll my
Ooh, I got a 3.
20 d4. Yeah, 2.
So 5 total so far.
2 for me
Sally,
as well.
3.
Oh,
3 for a total of 10.
nice.
And you can see that it's a huge strain on him to try and focus on this, and he's pulling the darkness off of Nasheein and towards him, and so it kind of begins swirling around him, and you can see that not only is it requiring intense focus, it is physically causing him pain. He kind of buckles to a knee and cries out in pained agony, and he says, "If you're gonna do something, do it quick!" And as the darkness is pulled off, you basically see in the center of it a small, perfectly round black sphere, a kernel in the very center of all the swirling darkness that is the sort of core of Nasheein's being that is now exposed.
Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to use the blessing from Corellon to impose disadvantage. And I'm going to throw my hand out and say, "This is your ultimate punishment. Be gone, Nasheein." And I'm going to cast banishment.
Okay. So this roll is -10 because of Gavin.
And at disadvantage.
And at disadvantage. And it's a charisma saving throw.
DC 24.
Make it 25.
I'm going to use my last legendary resistance to reroll. Harmony, when you cast the spell, what does banishment look like?
I feel like I have this rainbow energy that comes out and swirls around me, and it just shoots toward this void, and it wraps around this core, and it's swirling, and it's got that kind of cloudy darkness from Ruin still in there, swirling around, and it's kind of trying to compress it into nothing.
Okay. Hold on just a second. I need to do one thing real quick. Okay, there we go. As you cast the spell and this rainbow swirling energy shoots out towards Nasheein, it collides with that central kernel, and this psychic scream echoes throughout the space that you are in. And as that howl is released, the rainbow magic explodes into a rift behind the kernel of black energy, and the rift kind of rips and tears apart until it forms this massive multicolored hole in space, sort of in the gaps between the light from the stars in the distance. And in a brief second that this rift is open, every single one of you who has a view of the thing can see things on the other side that make absolutely no sense. You try and wrap your brain around what you're looking at, and it's things that are so gargantuan yet simultaneously minuscule that you cannot even comprehend exactly what they are. They seem to have no form and all the forms at the same time. And things that are utterly mismatched with your perception of reality, and that black kernel is sucked back into the rift, sort of inch by inch, as Harmony, you concentrate on this magic, before finally it crosses the threshold, and you know that if you sort of give it that final push, this rift will seal. So with a final blast of rainbow magic, the rift in space closes around the dark orb, and it is gone.
Yes. We did it.
And you sort of look around the dark space at all of your friends and allies who are over there battling with the aberrant angels, and as this dark shape of Nasheein crossed the threshold of the portal and was sealed within, you watch as all of their bodies go limp and just fall downward towards the surface of Alen'dal. Simultaneously, the darkness that was covering the moon seems to begin to separate, revealing in between it, loose areas where you can see blue ocean or green grass of the planet down below, as the darkness kind of drifts apart and then vanishes off into space, leaving the group of you and your friends, who then begin to make their way in this direction, sort of on the little footsteps of moonlight that the deities create for them to battle in this space, alone in the quiet. Is there anything you'd like to do in these few moments?
A
I
loud
think
victory cheer.
Thaddeus, immediately moves to protect Harmony because he knows that it takes a little bit of concentration to seal it. So he's like going right up next to her, like ready to shield, but he doesn't see anything to shield against.
I think Zant will also step towards him and go, "Rah, I did it!" and just shout out to everybody.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. That was epic. Harmony, did you know you could do that?
No. Yes. No. I don't know. I don't know. Where's everyone else? Is everyone else okay?
You look around and you see that they are all making their way here, some of them faster than others. Moloch, for example, is winging his way at lightning speed. Mandus as well, from sort of an opposite direction. Sial is already by your side, having dimension doored over to here. And before long, you have all of your friends and allies gathered on these asteroids. I think maybe Zant and Thaddeus would be the only two who notice that the one ally who's not kind of gathering around to sort of protect you and congratulate you until Harmony's concentration is complete is Gavin. With these people around you, you can't seem to see Gavin at all.
I want to go and try and find him.
Okay. You go over to the asteroid where he was standing when he channeled the power of Nasheein to sort of weaken her. And he is collapsed there, unconscious.
Is he alive? Is he breathing? I'm going to check for that.
Make a medicine check?
Yeah. Let's see. That is his medicine skill. It's a 6.
6. In the moment where you kind of rush over to him and kind of put your hand by him to see if he's alive, it's hard to tell at first. If he's breathing, it's shallow. If he has a heartbeat, it is weak.
I still have some lay on hands energy, so I'll give him a little bit of that.
Okay. You push the radiant healing energy into him, and he wakes up. But in a sort of a brief second, as his eyes flutter open, you see a dark veil over his eyes that then vanishes as he comes to consciousness. Did you do it? He looks around. Is she gone for good?
She's gone. You did it, Gavin.
Thank goodness.
You were very strong today. I'm impressed.
No, I didn't do anything. Just trust me, it was all you. I couldn't have done what you did. I'm so sorry, Thaddeus, that my foolishness led to this. I really am. I thought I was the smarter Hammerlock, but I never was. I wanted to prove myself. That's all.
You did. That's what you did today. I'm proud.
He kind of just.
And I'll give him a hug.
Okay, yeah, because he was just going to sort of hang his head, but if you go in to hug him, you can feel that a few, tears of relief and joy are sort of pouring from his eyes as he kind of nestles against the side of your head. And he just keeps saying over again, like, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean for any of this. Over and over again.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else any of the rest of you would like to do in this brief moment before we end for the year?
High five every single one of our friends. Or low five for the dragons. That's fine too.
Mara, Anton in particular comes over and he's, at this point, his age is very much showing. And I think he's like kind of hunched and now a bit shorter than you. But he comes over and he gives you a big slap on the back and he says, Mara, my girl, you've made an old man proud. I'll tell you that.
Well, I can tell from experience that ain't no small feat.
Yeah, he just kind of like laughs and embraces you. And he just says, "Wait till the crew hear all about this. They're never gonna believe it. We fought in space.
We fought in space!
I didn't even know you could go into space."
It's my friends. Don't I have awesome friends?
Yeah. I mean, I only got to meet them the once, but they seem pretty incredible. Nowhere near as incredible as you, though, if you ask me.
Well, you lived underwater too.
Well, I was cursed, so
What a year.
what a year.
Can I do one stupid thing?
Yeah, sure. This is the moment for those stupid
yeah.
things.
Zant, when you're going around high-fiving anybody,
Yeah.
and Riz comes up and seems really like pleased with himself and eager, and he like reaches up, and then he looks really queasy for a second and disappears.
Oof, Riz is gone.
No,
Teleported
Riz.
away.
Well, it's okay. We'll make that one up.
Teleportitis strikes again.
Yeah. That's funny.
And yeah,
I'd
let
like
me look through
to
your allies, kind of.
go talk to Discord.
Sure. He seems to be regrouping with his two friends, Passion and Ambition, I believe it was.
Yeah, I'll walk up to all three of them.
Yep.
Just say, I don't know if you know how much it means to me that you were here. Thank you.
Yeah, Discord. Ambition kind of just like rolls her eyes and looks the other way because she doesn't like you very much. Passion kind of gives a deep nod and says, "Of course, you really helped us out back in the Hells. We needed to come back to help you. We owed you that much." And Discord just kind of says, "Yeah, well, now you owe me."
I think I'd call it even. What's family
Yeah.
for, right? And I kind of punch him in the stomach a little bit, very lightly.
He punches you back in the shoulder, and it hurts because he has actually a pretty decent strength score.
Well, so do I.
All right, you want to compare strength scores? We can compare strength scores.
I mean, I have a 12. I have a +1 to strength. It's not a lot, but it's not. I don't have a negative score. It's above average.
That's what we like to say here.
He's got a 17, so
Oh,
yeah,
shoot.
his hurts more.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Numerous allies gather around the group of you, and there will be time to interact with them later. But in this moment, it is just pure joy at the incredible thing that you've accomplished here. And so a little bit of curiousness as to how you're going to get down from your current precarious position, but mostly the joy and amazement at what was done. And with that, we will close Antiheroes Anonymous for the year. We'll return for one more episode of this campaign with these characters on the 11th, just to do a little bit of what happens after, where does everyone go, give you guys the opportunity to have conversations with any NPCs that you want, or with each other, and just to put a final bow on the series. But for this year and for right now, that is all. So thank you for watching. Thank you guys for playing. That was incredible. And I'll see all of you in the new year. Have a nice night. Bye.
Good night.